Welcome back. Tyre is seeing robust demand for the bus, truck, PV radials. However, in two-wheelers and three-wheelers, the demand is a bit subdued. The company hopes to continue a strong performance in Q4 after seeing good sales in the month of January. Our correspondent Danish Anand spoke exclusively with Anuj Kathuria, the president of India Tyre. He started off by asking about the two new tyre launches and how much market share the company is hoping to capture.
These new two SKUs that we have launched today are part of the Ranger series. As you know that the Ranger series has a lot of good high-selling SKUs. What these two tires will do is it will help us complete the range, complete the offering. We have seen that certain customers are looking for tires which are, can go into any kind of terrain. So the extreme all-terrain tires gives them that option. And there are some very specific features that are made into these SKUs. So I expect that this will be very well accepted by our customers. The second one is the HPE Ranger, again from the Ranger series. So this has been specifically made for the electric vehicles. And this again comes with a lot of features. A couple of them, one is that the noise levels are much lower. And as you know that on EVs, the coefficient of rolling resistance has to be kept at a lower level. So these tires, the HPE, is specifically designed for that. And I'm sure it will be catering to the needs of the EV vehicles. And we expect both of these SKUs to be doing well. In fact, we had launched them last month in Bombay and then again in Chennai. So already these we have started giving these tires to our customers in the market, and they are being well accepted.
So the company had a great Q3 in terms of the total revenue. So as far as your expectations and outlook is concerned, what are your expectations regarding Q4 and where are you planning to finish this current financial year?
Q3 was a good quarter for us, and we had quite decent results. So thank you for that. As we all know that Q4 is generally the best quarter for the industry, for the auto industry. So we expect that the OE demand also should be good, and followed by equally good demand coming in from the replacement market. So as of now, we have seen the month of January, which was a good month, and we expect that further also the remaining part of the quarter we should be doing well. So very difficult to put a number to it, but I'm sure that Q4 would be equally good.
So as far as the demand is concerned, which are those segments in which you're seeing a little bit weakness in demand, and are there any segments within your business which are performing very well beyond your expectations?
Overall, I think so. The demand for the truck and bus radial is quite robust. Passenger cars are also doing well. Yeah, the 2-3-wheeler, especially the two-wheeler demand is a little subdued. But I think so with the good monsoon that we had and with a good harvest, the rural economy should be doing well. And with that, I see that there would be some revival in the demand coming in from the 2-3-wheelers also. But as of now, I think so the passenger car and the truck and bus radial are doing fine.
So, you have launched a special tire which is made for EV. So, as far as your future plans are concerned, do you plan to increase production of this special tire for electric vehicles? And 5 years down the line, how much of electric vehicle tire special manufacturing can we expect from the company?
See, these will be purely led by the demand that comes in from the market. So, we are getting our products ready. So, as you see that we have a few products which are already being positioned in the market, and we would be launching a few more, and this is a continuous process. As far as our manufacturing facilities are concerned, we have the flexibility, so we can manufacture from our existing plants these tires as well. So it will purely depend on what is the demand and the penetration of the EV vehicles itself. As we all know that it has started, but it is still a very small percentage. But we expect that in the near future, the demand would pick up, and we'll have to calibrate going forward as per the pull from the market.
So very lastly, you have mentioned the demand, you have mentioned your future plans, but most importantly, what is the update on the raw material front right now? What is your outlook on rubber prices? And as far as margins are concerned, what is your expectation for margins?
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion on the raw material. But yeah, we are seeing a little bit of softening and then stability. So as of now, we don't expect the prices to go up further. But, you know, when the prices were going up and it went up for almost 7 quarters in a row, which was unprecedented for the industry. So that impact of that has not been, we have not been able to pass it on to the market completely. So we are in the process. So on one side, there is a little bit of softening. On the other side, we had been able to pass on some. So we will have to see where the equilibrium gets established. But as of now, the good news is that further increases are not being seen, at least in the immediate future.
At the margins?
Margins, as we said, we reported a quarter 3 result, which was a high single-digit EBITDA, and it was better than the previous quarters. So we expect that with a little bit of softening on the raw material, margins should improve going forward.
Okay, that's the word from JK Tyre. Let's get back to the market, which is actually holding pretty steady. Not much has changed. It's still banks that are taking things higher. Well, since we are talking about the market, should we be prepared for longer trading hours? Well, at least in the F&O market, if not the cash market. That is the indication that we are picking up from some sources that the NSE is actually holding talk with market participants on the prospects of extending market hours for the futures and options segment. Prashant is joining in with some of the buzz that he's picking up. Prashant, I think this has been doing the rounds. The talks have been on ever since SEBI allowed it. But what are you learning or hearing on this?
Surabhi, I have to say, I started tracking markets sometime in 2000 and mid-2000 and late 2000.